Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. In this video, we're going to be discussing the distribution of wealth in the wizarding world. We first get a glimpse of how wizarding currency works in the Philosopher's Stone when Harry visits his vault at Gringotts Bank. Hagrid brings him to Vault 687 and Harry is suddenly faced with an enormous pile of gold, all his. Harry had all of this money because it was left to him by his parents. The Potter family lineage made their money in the potions business, starting with the founding patriarch of the family, Linfred of Stinchcombe, who was a potion pioneer. Gringotts Bank is overlooked by Goblins, and they help to control legislation surrounding currency. Wizarding currency consists of Galleons, Sickles and Knuts, with Galleons being worth the most and Knuts being worth the least. Wealth isn't mentioned or alluded to much in Harry Potter, outside of instances which involve either the Weasleys or the Malfoys. The Weasleys are known to be exceedingly poor, and inversely, the Malfoys are exceedingly wealthy. In almost every exchange between a Weasley and a Malfoy, wealth is mentioned condescendingly in some capacity. When Draco first meets Ron, he says the following: "Think my name's funny, do you? Well, no need to ask yours. Red hair and a hand-me-down robe, you must be a Weasley." And we later see Lucius make a similar sort of remark. Let's see. Red hair, vacant expressions, tatty second-hand book, you must be the Weasleys. This suggests that there's certainly a class system prevalent inside of the wizarding world, and that the distribution of wealth, like our own world, is not necessarily as even as it should be. So this begs the question, who is the wealthiest? At first glance, it really seems like the answer may be the Malfoy family, as their wealth is mentioned time after time. At the beginning of the Deathly Hallows, the Malfoy mansion hosts the Death Eater meeting, chaired by Lord Voldemort. When Yaxley and Snape approach the mansion, Yaxley snarls and notes there are peacocks on the grounds. He murmurs, with an edge of jealousy, that Lucius Malfoy always did well. Their grand estate, expensive pets roaming the property, and mentions of wealth throughout the books and films really seem to support the argument that they're the wealthiest. The Malfoys are purebloods with extensive wealth in their lineage, and Lucius holds a high position in the ministry. However, I have reason to believe that they are only the second most wealthy family. So, who has the largest vault at Gringotts? "Make him press his hand to the door," Griphook urged Harry, who turned his wand again upon Bogrod. The old goblin obeyed, pressed his palm to the wood, and the door of the vault melted away to reveal a cave-like opening crammed from floor to ceiling with golden coins and goblets, silver armor, skins of strange creatures, some with long spines, others with drooping wings, potions enjeweled, and a skull still wearing its crown. The above passage of course describes the entrance to the vault of none other than Bellatrix Lestrange. Bellatrix Lestrange was a pureblood witch that hailed from a black family, and later married into the pureblood Lestrange family. Both the Black family and Lestrange families were wealthy in their own right, both stemming from the Sacred 28, a directory of truly pureblood families that still existed within the wizarding world. Each family was immensely wealthy, with old money passing down from generation to generation. Bellatrix and her husband Rodolphus ended up with a large portion of the money from both family trees, and the combination of these fortunes made them the richest witch and wizard in the entire wizarding world, overshadowing even the Malfoys. Yes, Narcissa probably got some of the money from the Black family fortune as well, but given that Bellatrix was a much more overbearing personality, I would expect that she received a larger share. Bellatrix was also the older sister. Bellatrix lived a lavish lifestyle, and there are a lot of reasons that she was able to effectively hold on to her fortune. First of all, she spent a massive amount of time in Azkaban prison, which gave her almost no opportunity to spend any of her huge fortune. It just sat there in the vault. Next, Bellatrix didn't bear any children, at least until Delphine, who didn't appear on our radar until long after Bellatrix died, which meant that she didn't have to distribute the wealth within her family at all. The Malfoys had an impetuous and expensive son, which no doubt took a chunk out of their fortune. The Lestrange vault at Gringotts wasn't just under high security because of the Horcrux hiding inside of it. It was also because it contained more gold than any other vault in the Wizarding Bank. Bellatrix Lestrange was the richest witch in the entire Wizarding world. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. What do you think? Is this a compelling argument? Who do you think is the richest? Let us know down in the comment section below. Until next time, you're a Wizard Harry.